Hello, No Shame Theater. How's it going tonight? Name's Garret Schuelke. I'm a writer from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I got a poem here I'm going to read for you. It's called Capitalist Sketches. Let's see if I could do this in 5 minutes without totally embarrassing myself. Capitalist Sketches. 1. Working on the line past midnight, hoisting and dumping bags filled with frozen clothing, smashing it on the floor and tables to loosen the aprons, napkins, rags, medical gear. Then they spill out like rocks and pulling apart the ones that want to stick together. The routine gets sidetracked with a bag that is light and soft. Along with the bloody aprons are maggots, jiggling in a concrete mass of fly-dreaming orgy, individualized with a sweep of the hand to the floor to play survivor on the plastic mats. Revealed are slim brown pods. One is picked up, examined, and squeezed, aborting a wannabe life in a pimple-popping fashion. Midnight shift at the linen service. 2. The newly hired dishwasher couldn't handle the morning rush and flamboyantly quit the first hour, leaving a pile that, if it didn't induce the psychotic version of blues in your heart, meant you were qualified to go back in time and teach Clint Eastwood lessons on Zen. Took over 2 hours to plow through it, constantly changing the water, checking the bathrooms, bussing tables, left in the most disgusting condition by some of the cleanest old-looking farts, while enduring a country station that played the national anthem at noon, same version, no variants, and constantly played a country rat song about a dirt road by some guy who sounded exactly like Boomhauer. Tried to get some cleaning out on the floor done early, only for the boss, who was watching from a camera that linked directly to his home, to call and complain. Rushed through the last of the dishes after the rest of the crew left, inspected the restrooms to make sure they were clean enough to fool the supervisor, swept and mopped the main floor for the pleasure of the camera, imploring him to walk over and calling the supervisor, imploring him to come over and inspect it so I can go home. He's satisfied, raved about how good of a janitor I am, offers to get me high at his home, which is only a 3-minute walk away, but I decline, make the 20-minute ride back to Kalamazoo from Schoolcraft. I undress, collapse on the futon, and smell my grease-coated arms. 3. I'm used to denying donated items that we can't sell, such as console televisions. Oh. Okay, it's about to go out, so I'll just end it up. Oh, it isn't? Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Scared me for a sec. I'm used to denying donated items that we can't sell, such as console televisions and encyclopedias, and dealing with angry donors. I'm still getting the hang of catching said angry donors dumping their unwanted items in or around the dumpsters belonging to the businesses next door. I guess you could say I hit the jackpot today when a pissed off donor went off on me, jumped back in his truck, and sped away. I see him stop in front of the dumpster, open the door. He just sits there and yell, "Hey, sir," pops his head out. "Please don't dump your items here. We could get in trouble." He yells back, "I'm talking to my daughter." "What, a guy can't talk on the phone here?" I stand and watch him talk for a few more minutes before he heads off. I come back and I'm paged to the front to help someone move furniture they purchased. The customer is the director of the nursing home and his companion is a grandma who lives there. They purchased a couch that's brown and tan and looks vintage. I put it on my cart, which is as advanced as technology was during the Civil War. I roll it out to his minivan. He asked me to help him put it on the roof. I declined to give him the lowdown on the Starvation Army's policy regarding helping customers put furniture on their vehicles. If the car gets damaged, it's our fault. "I can't do it myself," he says. "You gotta help me." I decline again. The director gets on his knees and says, "Please, help me get it on, man." "Please, sir, help us," the grandma pleads. I growl and help him push it up. My 2 managers appear, go into their lunch breaks. "Floyd, put that couch down, now," my main manager says. I stop and the director pushes it up the rest of the way. He comes up to me and mumbles, "Don't ever let me catch you doing that again." The director takes my side and explains the situation. but the managers just glare at me and head on their way. The director apologized profusely. The grandma looks at me the same way Mary does at dead Jesus and a sculpture that the Catholic church I used to attend has. Postponed script. I'm fired 2 days later. I'm sure a good recommendation and given the manager's home address and phone number. 2 weeks later, I haven't received my final check in the mail. I call the number and get a rehab center. I call another number we were instructed to use during the emergencies to get a text back from a woman saying I got the wrong number. I web search his name and discover that while he gave me his actual address, the cocksucker gave me 2 fake numbers. I call his home and leave a message. He never returns my call. I finally ring up the Starvation Army's headquarters in Grand Rapids, get my final measly check a stupid week later. All right, thank you, No Shame Theater. You're beautiful. I'm out.